Very good morning, South Africa. Baie goeiemôre, Suid-Afrika, Molweni, Mzansi. I'd like to welcome you just to our normal 9 o'clock Wednesday, our set program of discussing and debating certain matters every single Wednesday on this platform at 9 o'clock in the morning. Dames en here, baie welkom. Ek wil net vir u sê dankie dat u by my kan aansluit. Thank you for the opportunity that we can meet you in your office, your car, your home, and no matter where you are, every single Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock, there are now hundreds, if not thousands, that join us. And to say that it is a privilege is an understatement. Thank you for this opportunity to address you as the President and the leader of the UIM. Baie dankie dat ek met u kan praat as die leier van die UIM, 'n organisasie wat op hierdie oomblik vertrippel, verdubbel het elke dag, en dit is omdat u by my staan. My first announcement this morning is I'm going to address this morning 3 matters that are close to my heart. And if you could bear with me, we need to get through it as quick as possible. But please, after I've done this, send an inbox to me or send it to info@uimsa.org that ons met julle kan praat. We'd like to talk to you. Firstly, we'd like to humbly apologize on the matter of our meeting that was scheduled for Mossel Bay on the 8th of December. Truly a letdown of a massive, exciting program for the people of Mossel Bay and that area that we were not granted permission due to the fact of COVID. No matter the opinion, not one of us are medical experts, and we were guided by the statements made by Alan Winde, the outgoing Premier, and supported by a guy called Dan, I think his name is Dan Plato, the also ex-mayor of Cape Town. And I want to wish Dan good luck by removing your curtains and all your personal stuff by next year, September. I'm moving in. I've got a different taste than Dan, specifically more caring about people. So, we have decided that no matter what we are doing, COVID is not going to stop us from speaking to our people. Ons het besluit dat COVID ons nie gaan keer om ten minste die mense van Mossel Bay en daai area om met hulle te praat en met hulle net te chat op die einde van die dag nie. It is therefore our decision that if we physically can't get to you, that my team of the UIM have decided to have a webinar. The modern system of Zoom calls and webinars has replaced a lot of matters where we were stopped for COVID. So I'd like to announce a personal one-on-one evening with myself and my team for exactly the 8th of December, the evening, 7 o'clock until 8:30. We will send everyone that registered to meet me immediately before close of business this Friday, the details, the login, and the participation invite to come on with me and laat ons praat, South Africa. Share with me your ideas. You will be able to post questions. I will answer them live. So spread this. Nothing stops us to build a better South Africa, a greater nation, and we are looking forward now to the one-on-one Southern Cape UIM webinar. If you've never been on one, neither have I often. I'm also learning technology. Ek het die ander dag eers uitgevind wat is 'n muis. Jy gebruik dit op 'n computer. So, very important, I will see you the 8th of December, 7 o'clock that evening on a Southern Cape webinar with myself, Kevin Burden, Anthony Hall, and Johan and our team. If you did not register and you are from the Southern Cape, i.e. George, Mossel Bay, Harold's Bay, Knysna, please send info@uimsa.org to get registered for this great webinar and this great experience where you can ask every question you've got and we will answer it. Secondly, I would like to now just again stress the thousands of questions asked. Are we now going to join the local elections next year? And unresoundingly, the answer is yes. The executive of the UIM have taken a firm decision that we are participating in the local government elections of next week. Next week. Volgende week. Kom ons begin. Next year in September. We ask on everybody to rise. And we want to thank the 130 emails per day, WhatsApps, making yourself as the individual, independent person, the doctor, the mechanic, the skrynwerker, the internist, saying, I will stand in my town. I am going to become the organizer of the UIM in my community. Let me tell you, 807,000, dis correct Suid-Afrika, 807,000 mense in 3 maande has viewed, reached and interacted with us. That's 3 months of UIM. Not because we are the best, but we are the only grouping today as independents that are rising to give power back to God and give power back to you, the people. So keep on sending. Kevin Burden, our national organizer of local elections and spokesperson, is driving every day this process. You can get Kevin at uimsa.org. You can get hold of Kevin on Facebook. Kevin Burden, will put his name, is now heading up the national election revolution to establish the power back to our people. We are going to take back Cape Town, Wolseley, Malmesbury and Macassar, Joburg, Sandton, Grabouw and Randburg. We are coming, so stand with us. In my final conclusion today, this is a message to a group of people in our country, which I am now ticketing and labeling as our Western Cape Indigenous people. Like the Maoris and every Aborigine that stays in Australia and New Zealand are in fact the Indigenous people of that country. Where the American Indian grouping staying in the USA did not arrive but are the Indigenous. We are now addressing the people that I call the lost nation. Ons kleerling en bruin Khoisan gemeenskap is feitlik die Indigenous mense van die Weskaap. It is this group of people, the so-called colored community, that are lost, that have no voice, that were too black in apartheid and now too white, apparently, in this democracy. We will now speak. We'll call a spade and not an agricultural implement. The colored community, the Indigenous people, which I call them, is lost. They've been forgotten. They've been trampled on. And no one has stood up and said, you have rights. Actually, more rights than many others think you have. I therefore want to say to the Indigenous people of this Western Cape that have also now spread across our country, that the UIM gaan nie net praat nie, my broer. Ons kom huis toe. So ek sê nou, Tsai, hoor my. Hier's jou huis, hier's jou nanas. Hier gaan ons vir julle elke dag fight. Because we as the UIM, we don't just say anything except one. All lives matter. So rise up, the communities. Send us your invitation to come to Mitchels Plein, Belhar, Macassar, Mitchels, any place you want me in the Western Cape. I declare it UIM territory today. Because we are the people, we are the generation, we are the future. God bless you today. Die Here seën julle vandag. Spread this message, like it for us, share it. Want Jantjie, die Kaap is leeg sonder jou. We will update you during the week about my great friend Frikkie Malema. If you think I'm done with you, Frikkie, no. My pak sla op jou het net begin en ek het jou klaar laasweek maandag op jou hel gegee. So, UIM 1, toelaas 0. Daar kom nog 4 pak sla vir jou, né? Frikkie. Cyril, for the outgoing state president, you've done a job well, sir. You've done it so well, you are in silence. As the new incumbent president in 2024 of the Republic, I will in a dignified manner let you go. I won't pull a Trump and keep you busy for 3 weeks, né? Pak jou kleertjies, Boeta. Hoe ry die boere? Sit so. Remember, South Africa first. Remember God first. Law, justice, respect and dignity. I love you. We will keep on loving you. Myself and Anthony, the people that fight every day. Let's look after each other. Let's take care of each other. Let's truly be South African. Goodbye and have a great week. En sien julle weer. Bye-bye.